Hey y'all, this is TCA Gaming. I know it's been a little bit since I've did a video. I've been pretty busy with this crazy market that we have. Some of you may have noticed I've listed some of my personal items. I'm being very specific about what I list, and if I do put it up for sale, I want to make sure that it's a price that either I feel I'm going to have some opportunity to buy it back at a different lower price in the future, or I'm okay with replacing it with, say, something like this right here. Like, I don't have a first edition PSA 10 Chansey or an unlimited PSA 10 Chansey, but I did pick this unlimited Shadowless Chansey up for $2,000. And the reason was the one that's on Fanatics made me realize and come to the realization that I will never buy this in a PSA 10. Not if the price is the way it is. And so right now at 120,000, it's not even over yet, and then you got to add 20% to that, so you're looking at another 134,000 or something like that, plus taxes and fees, and that wouldn't even win it. You can see I did put in a bid, but I was the high bidder at like 20,000 or so, which is still a lot of money. But this is just way beyond what I would be willing to pay, especially when I know that it's very possible that mine in CGC 10 is better condition. I'm gonna show you the condition of this one. Buying the grade and not the card, or buy the grade not the card, has worked out a lot better than buy the card not the grade. So because it's always been buy the card not the grade, in which I think it does matter for certain ones, but if it's within like even like a pretty wide range, as long as it has that PSA 10 on it, a lot of people just don't care. So I mean, if you look at this right here, I mean, you can see this corner. I mean, it's got like one of those little pixelated things, maybe a little bit of whitening. Looks like it has one of those fuzzy edges on the left side, which was common for Shadowless. You can see it runs down pretty much the entire length of the card. Then you have a little bit of whitening right here. I am zooming pretty hard, you know. You got a little bit of whitening there, but, you know, nothing major, just a lot of little things that seem to add up. Maybe another little pixelated piece of plastic there. Looks like a white dot there and there. And then you can see right here in the middle of the Pokeball, there's another one of those pieces of plastic. The front looked pretty good to me. A little light. But yes, I mean, it's a PSA 10. It's an old cert. I think it's an old cert, right? 17 million, yeah. And it's going for a lot of money. Chansey, very low pop if you were not aware when it comes to Shadowless. This is the card, it's hard to find. It's the one that I don't have in my Shadowless set. Now, I do have a PSA or a CGC 10, which here's mine. I just picked this up off of Fanatics as well. It was in there by now. You can see a print line piece of one there and there. I don't know if that other one has print lines. It very well could. It a lot of times that does not pick up when you do a straight on scan. You just see kind of what you're looking at right there. But we can look at the back a little bit more in depth. You can see I have a white dot there. Maybe some similar, like a little similar white dot there. It doesn't have the fuzzy edge, but then the rest of the card looks pretty clean. So I'm going to save potentially, well, I guess at least over $100,000 by being satisfied with having this in my collection. And so it's kind of a similar story with several of the other cards that I've put up for sale. I'm going to, when I sell them, if I do sell them in PSA 10, I'm going to buy a CGC 10, possibly a PSA 9, and just kind of be happy with that for now. It's a lot of money what some of these are going for. It's kind of hard for me to let go of some of them, but I am going to start playing the game a little bit with certain cards in my personal collection because I've got a large collection, and so I don't necessarily need all of that, especially when you're going to pay a high tax rate on anything that you profit. But anyways, looks kind of cool. That's kind of where the market is on vintage. Now, to get into probably what more of the title talks about, we're going to open up some of these items that are coming out on the 20th. So I guess 2 days from now. We're going to start off with this one. This is the one I'm most excited about because this says includes 3 bonus illustration rare style promo cards. So I imagine this is something that's already been broken on Poke Beach, talking about what's inside of it, but I haven't kept up with it. We have some stickers here, so I guess these will be the 9 starters. We have the 3 Generation 1, and then was that 6? You got the Rowlet, that's Generation 4, 4, 4, and then 6. So 1, 4, and 6. But maybe it'll be like those first partner binders where it spans over all of the generations. So we'll see. Let's set up the Mega Evolutions, then the Phantasmal Flames, and then we'll do the Series 1 pack. All right. Pack number 1. Ooh, Full Art Mega Latias EX. I have lost my DeWalt hat. I don't know where it is. So I have defaulted to my PSAPikachu.com. If there's one person like I am envious of, I love seeing him when he does like the stories showing these cool binder collections that just showcase all of these raw cards. I think that is really cool. You know, I can pick up, you know, some of these cards that are super expensive. Man, illustration rare too. So we're doing good in this box. 2 for 2 on the packs. But I think it's so cool when somebody finds something out in the wild. It's just a collection. You know, a lot of times they're not even organized. It's just random cards from old eras all stuck together in a binder. And I think that's really cool. Ooh, now that looks nice. Got the 30th anniversary Rowlet. We have the Litten and Poplio. that looks really nice. I think that's going to be a collection box to keep. These are pretty well centered too. Ooh, the condition's good. Oh man. I think this is going to be a really nice product in the long run. All right, next up we have First Partners Deluxe Pin Collection. All right, we have T-Pig, Totodile, Chikorita. Why is that not Cyndaquil? Why do we not have Cyndaquil with Totodile and Chikorita? What? T-Pig? Generation 5 black and white with Generation 2? Somebody please put down in the comments what it is that I'm missing. Was Cyndaquil banned? Do we have this issue where Cyndaquil? Because that is absolutely the obvious choice. I can't think of a single reason why T-Pig would be here instead of Cyndaquil. Did somebody at Pokemon mix up the First Partners? Gen 2? Man, I love that Cosmos style holo. Man, these are in these look like these might be in decent shape too. Might get some Cosmos holos that can grade. Be a much cooler with the Cyndaquil. All right, 5 Ascended Heroes packs, and we do have one more collection box. The premium Mega Lucario. I think that's what it is. Ooh, Team Rocket's Mimikyu EX, or Team Rocket, not EX, just Mimikyu. Okay, so far we're 3 for 3 on packs, and I say we, I guess I mean me, but you guys are here watching with me, and then I jinx it, of course. Nothing in that pack. Next, ooh, Mega Electrox EX Ascended Heroes. I guess I haven't pulled one of these yet where it's the green star and pink star. Did I just miss that before? Or maybe I didn't open up a full art like this. That's really cool. Mega Electros. You know, I was expecting the Ascended Heroes packs to come down. I'm thinking they will with these releases just because there's so many of the packs. But maybe not. Last I checked, it was back up to $12 a pack for the market price. This set is holding strong. Glass Trumpet. Man, definitely getting some hits. All right, last but not least, most certainly not least, we have, I'm going to show it back here. It's a Mega Lucario EX. But it's a premium poster collection. Comes with 10 Ascended Heroes packs. That is some beef right there. Got a nice little poster. I'm not going to attempt to open that up here on camera. But yeah, this is on the inside. We have the 10 packs. Get a code, and from what I saw, the only problem with these promos is that some of them, they're not very well centered on the back, even though they look well centered on the front. You can see how it's shifted slightly on the back. But I'll probably grade these and we'll just see what happens. All right, 10 Ascended Heroes packs. Can we get the gold Charizard? Ooh, Marnie's Grimmsnarl EX. Man, I'm doing really well right now with these packs. Got a special illustration rare. Ooh, and a watch rail. Man. Next up, Weavile. Nothing. Ooh, Steven's Metagross EX. We got 2 special illustration rares in 3 packs. I don't know if we can, I think we might have used up all the luck on these packs. Or maybe not. Mega Scrafty EX. Doing pretty good. All right, where are we at? Got the Hops Trevenant. Still got 4 packs left. Three packs to go. I mean, I still wouldn't mind the gold Charizard, but I'm getting greedy. Asking for more after that. Ooh, reverse hollow Pikachu. And then we have the Zangoose EX. Last pack. Well, overall, I like all 3 of these releases. That first partner one excites me because you're guaranteed to get those illustration rare promos. You get 3 in every one of those little booster packs. So I think that's going to carry some weight in time or over time, depending on how well Ascended Heroes, I guess, does. Well, that's not even, well, actually, no, that's not even Ascended Heroes. It's got Phantasmal Flames and Mega Evolution. So both those, I think, are decent sets. Phantasmal Flames is a much more fantastic set, I believe, than Mega Evolution. But that little pack in the middle, I think that's going to carry some weight. We'll just have to see. You know, maybe it gets printed into oblivion and, you know, I'm way off. But I like it. I do wish there was a Cyndaquil right here instead of a T-Pig. Nothing against T-Pig. He doesn't go with Chikorita and Totodile. Like, man, like that is a swing and a complete miss. You just lost the game. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video. And please let me know if you have questions about the market or any of these products.